Hey, welcome back to the channel. Getting ready for ice fishing season, just checking all my gear. Got some new stuff I wanted to show you for this season, just to show you how I set up for ice fishing here in Pennsylvania and New York. First thing I got, new pistol bit from Eskimo, and then a new Dewalt 6-volt hammer drill. So I know there's a couple different models people are using, but this is definitely going to cut down on weight. And I was just tired of the whole gas, having to get gas and worrying about all that, winterizing it and whatnot. So, well, I guess for ice fishing, summerizing it. But I got this, so that way I think I can do double duty, obviously with like home projects and stuff. And then this battery, actually I just bought an electric chainsaw, so maybe eventually I'll do a video on that. But 8-inch pistol bit, excited to use that. And then new shelter, I got an Eskimo wide one, just a one-man. I find myself fishing by myself for the most part, so excited to use that. We'll go inside, I'll show you some of the things I did to it and some new items. First thing, light bar. So this one's a clam light bar that I have had for a while, but I never installed in my old one. So excited about that. It's just a strip basically you clip on, and then it has LEDs on it. And then obviously it comes down. You hook it into a battery. This year I bought Dakota lithiums. So just a little box here, the 12-volt 7-amp-hour. I think two of them were like $100. They had a sale around Christmas, but I've heard some good things about this. And then also from Dakota Lithium, I picked up, there's a little attachment. So this piece here clips into it, and what it is a USB. So this thing will tell you what your voltage readout is, and then it has a USB here on the end. So charge a GoPro, charge the phone. I think it'll just be handy. And then obviously the lithium batteries are super light. So I was thinking, and I haven't got out yet this year. There's no ice in PA yet, or New York, at least Western New York where I fish. So I think I'm just gonna leave it in here and then kind of have this to charge my phone, but we'll see as the season progresses if I like it there or not. But yeah, so next I wanted to show you some of the new stuff I got for this year. Excited to try it out and obviously get on the hard water. All right, got the camera set up in here. Got a little box. I'll do a little unboxing, show you what I got new for the season. Just some new crampons, obviously good for when there's no snow on the ice, so that way you're not slipping and killing yourself. New LED headlights. I might actually wear this, it's pretty dark in here. Some lures. Let's see what we got. First one is a little Rip and Wrap number 3. Glow Perch, I think it's called. So I got a handful of those. Let's see what else. Oh, Moonshine. These are their fat bottoms. I think it's new, maybe new for last year. I can't really remember. But yeah, fat bottom number 2, Glow Perch. Another color of it. Looks pretty good. This one's JJ Mac Muffin number 1. See if we can catch some crappies on that. What else do we got in here? Just some line, Seagar line. It's the best. I use it for bass fishing throughout the summer, so might as well stick with it through ice. I got 6, 4, and 2. I usually run braid and then put fluoro leaders, so we got that. New rod for this year, walleye rod. Frostbite. So these ones have been harder to come by. My buddy Alex Perch, he created this company, and this one's the True Grit. And I just threw a 2500. This is a Daiwa Revos reel, but just something off one of my spinning rods for summer. But it's a pretty long rod, just a 38-inch medium. I'll probably gonna use it for heavier Rip and Wraps, heavier Moonshine, shiver minnows, and fat bottom minnows. Obviously not for use in this shelter. It would be more for hole hopping because can't even set the hook with a rod this size in here. What else? I did get a couple new combos. Let's see, those are the old ones. By the way, this striker bag has been my favorite for seasons now, but it has a big compartment here. Oh yeah, there's some more lures I forgot I got to try this year. These are the Freedom. So Freedom, the spoon, and then Freedom, this is more like a rip and wrap style, but it has like a line through. As I get to experiment with these, I can maybe post another video on what the action looks like and stuff. All right, new combos. Well, this one's my favorite rod, not new. I used it in the mosquito crappie fishing video, which I will post or I'll link to. This is the tuned up custom rod bullwhip. I believe this is 32 inches long, and I put a 13 fishing. This is the Gen 1 Black Betty on it, but this is my favorite crappie rod by far. Has the nice glow tip to it, real sensitive action, and it's super well balanced. So I was looking for more custom rods. I know a lot of people, they like to spend, 20, 30, 40 bucks on a combo. I find myself only using, 2 or 3 rods when I go out. So I figure might as well invest in some nicer ones. So I think this tuned up custom's maybe 120. And then the next two I'm going to show you, I got the St. Croix, their, I guess, custom ice series, I think it's called. And I'm excited to try those out this year. All right, so here's the first one. This one is the St. Croix Custom Ice 32 Medium Light Extra Fast. So this one's called the Perch Seeker. So still has a pretty light tip to it, but not as light as the bullwhip, and it actually has a lot of backbone. So I don't know how well you can see it, but it shuts off pretty quick. So I'm going to use this for more like smaller rattling spoons. Some of those smaller Freedom baits, and then even like really big tungsten, but I'll probably stick to like small spoons for this, perch and crappie, I was thinking. And I always use, there's like silicone tape. It's not sticky tape, but it has some stretch to it, and it adheres to itself. I think Clam makes some too, but it works great for holding your rod onto these custom rods that don't have real seats. All right, last new rod I got. This guy is the Pan Dancer. So this is the St. Croix Custom Ice Pan Dancer, 32-inch light, extra fast. And this thing, it really reminds me of that bullwhip. It's just an awesome rod for that application. I mean, the bullwhip's in my left hand, and the custom ice is in my right, but very similar. The tip on the bullwhip has a little bit longer high vis section compared to the St. Croix, but the actions are almost identical. I mean, as you feel the taper, you go down and they pretty much bend at the exact same spot, and they feel like they have the same nice light tip. So excited to try the St. Croix one and compare it, I guess, to the bullwhip. But bullwhip's been my favorite rod now for 2 seasons, so I have no doubt this St. Croix Custom Ice is going to be a good one as well. Same reel on all of these. I always use the Make Your Own Luck 13 fishing Black Betty inline spools. I think the inline spools are just better for lures to prevent the line twist. But yeah, so that's my setup for ice fishing this year. Got a handful of new rods, couple new baits. Last year we didn't have much of an ice season. I think we made it out to Chautauqua to fish once. So hopefully this year we'll bounce around, fish Shenango, Chautauqua a bunch, and maybe Erie. We'll see. I have another video which I'll link to, but it was Erie out of Sandusky from a handful of years ago when we got a bunch of ice, and the walleye fishing out there is It's super accessible if you have a ATV. You can even walk to get to some walleye. But yeah, if we get ice out there again, I'd love to make a trip out and see what's going on out there. But anyways, here's my setup. Just leave any questions you got in the comments, and then hopefully I'll make a handful of videos on how that pistol bit performed. And when I think of the Dewalt hammer drill and that whole setup, this wide one shelter, I would do a review. It's been out for a few years. I think it's going to be big enough for me and what I do as a one man trying to move quite a bit, chasing the crappies and perch. Yeah, the rods, St. Croix ice, looking forward to testing those out and seeing how they perform. Other than that, we'll see. We don't get that long of an ice season, so I'm just happy that the forecast here in the next couple weeks looks like we're going to get some ice. So anyways, thanks for watching, and like I said, leave any comments or questions and I could try to follow up and do some more videos. Good luck this year.